Hi guys. So I haven't vlogged in a while, and I just haven't been in a mental state of mind to vlog. I really haven't. I'm watching Transformers, the first one I think. But I just really haven't been in a mental state of mind to vlog. And I know one thing about me: when I have a lot going on, if I pick up a camera, I'll tend to vent. And I don't want to vent about the situation that we're going through. Not me per se, but my son, which is still like I'm going through it. I give you a brief synopsis on it though. He moved back to Charlotte because of his baby mama, and I hate to use that terminology, baby mama, because that to me means the bottom of the barrel children's mother. But baby mama, his baby mama, was attempting to, what I'm gonna say is she was attempting parent alienation. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's just when one parent tries to alienate the child against the other, and she was attempting. Even simple phone calls he couldn't get. She would act like the phone died or her phone was off. She changed the number. It was just a mess. So he decided to move back to Charlotte so he could be a father to his daughter, and she's made it that much more difficult since him getting there. What I am going to say is, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. She's pulled this nonsense 5 years. My granddaughter is 5 years. For the past 2 years, she hasn't been able to pull a false restraining order or a false police report. When my son went back to Charlotte, let me tell you how bad this girl is. He had to get a no issuance on her. A no issuance is when somebody keeps filing false charges on you, you go down to the courthouse and get a no issuance, and it's a piece of paper you have to call, you carry around with you and say, if this person calls the police and try to have you arrested, you pull out the paper to the police and they won't arrest you. Now that doesn't mean you won't get charged with it. You'll still get charged, but you have to go to court and basically prove your innocence. So he had to get a no issuance on her. They're in a situation now where they're in court, but she was charged and arrested for running over him with a car. Now it wasn't him. She ran over his foot and basically left. They went to court the other day because they both had restraining orders. The judge granted them both restraining orders because we've been dealing with the same judge for the past 5 years. So the judge granted both of their restraining orders. But the thing is, in the restraining order hearings, it was ridiculous because she had her mother on the stand talking about, well, can you please tell my state of mind when I got home? The mother was like emotionally disturbed, and so was my grandbaby, and I couldn't calm them down. So when my son got because neither one of them had attorneys, when the girl was on the stand, my son asked her, well, if you were so emotionally distraught, why didn't you call the police? She said, because I was too upset and I was trying to calm my daughter down, and I didn't get her to sleep until 10 o'clock. So my son says, well, if you got her to sleep at 10 o'clock, police didn't pick you up until 12, why didn't you call the police then? She said, worst case scenario, I would have did it the next day, but you emotionally distraught now. Mind you, there are people who got shot that would call the police. There are people whose house have been broken in and burglary in their house and they'll call the police. There are people who are running down the street calling the police saying, somebody chase me, help me, help me. So you mean to tell me that you left a scene, got in the house, the person is not there, you're in the house, you can put your daughter to sleep, but you so emotionally distraught that you cannot call the police? Really? I'm just saying. I mean, this is getting past ridiculous. But what I will say is, what you reap, you will sow. There is karma, and any energy you put out, expect it back. Don't dig a grave for me and don't expect to have one next to mine waiting for you to get into. You cannot try to tear somebody down emotionally, physically, financially, and do not expect that to happen to you. She has filed so many, well, she's filed 1, 2, 3 false charges on my son. He beat all of them. And each restraining order she puts that she wants full custody of my granddaughter. The last this last one that the judge granted both of them because he was like, y'all just stay away from each other. She was like, she wanted full custody of Jenna. The judge said, I'm not giving you full custody. The other grandmother got up and stormed out the courtroom. It is so apparent what these women are trying to granddaughter. She told my son at one point in time, I just want you to love me like you love Jenna. Really? What mother says that? Is that the sickest bull that you... What mother says to a man, love me as much as you love your child? First of all, it's never the same. Never, ever, ever the same. So how can you even say love me as much as you? I told him, I said, the reason she's acting up is because you won't do what she say do, and she's used to you doing whatever she say do. He has been locked up 3 times behind this girl and still tried to make it work. He's like, no, this girl has shown me what she about. She ain't no good. I don't want to be bothered. I just want my daughter. I want to be in my daughter's life, to make sure that that foundation is not the only thing she sees. And I totally agree with him, because your reference point, your foundation, how you will interact, react, and respond to somebody is who is raising you. So she's gonna teach my granddaughter to have no self-esteem, no self-worth, no self-value, and truly no confidence about herself. Because you can't give something that you don't have. Now what she's gonna give her is how to be an opportunist, a liar, a manipulator, a con artist, a thief. That's what she's gonna teach her how to do. Because that's who she is. And it's sad to say. And it's not like my son just met this girl and started talking to her. This young lady used to be my daughter's best friend, and they were friends from the 6th grade. And at first, they blamed her behavior on the way she was raised. But at a certain time, at a certain age, you have a choice on how you act. You can't blame that on at 21, 18, 21. You can't blame what you going through on your parents. I was raised like that. That's why I act. No, honey, it is your choice at this point. This girl is a piece of work. Actually, she's not a piece of work, because a piece of work would be progressing towards something. She just ain't. She's just flesh and blood and breath. That's it. Nothing. I can't even. The only thing I can say positive about her is she carried Jenna. My granddaughter would be with my son, and my son would say, "What did you do this weekend?" And my granddaughter say, "I can't tell you. Mommy told me not to tell you." So he texted her. He said, "Stop telling her what she can tell me and what she can't tell me. Don't do that." She didn't respond. Anytime this girl is caught in the wrong, she will not respond. She'll stop responding to texts. She'll go back and forth with you. And I'm going to tell you how good she is, or how good she thinks she is, or dumb heifer. Anyway, I don't understand and say he was running beside the car. That's how she ran over him. Okay, let's think logically here. If he was running beside the car, his foot is this way with the tires, not this way. So how did you run over his foot? So he was running sideways? I mean, these people lie and don't even think about the lie they tell before they tell it. It's just so dumb. Just dumb. Dumb would be dumb would be giving them some intelligence. No, I can't even call them idiots, because they never give them some intelligence. Their thought process is just not there. See, this is why I didn't blog. This is why I haven't vlogged. This is why I haven't vlogged. Guys, I'm just gonna keep praying, asking God to deliver my granddaughter from this woman, because you can breathe do not make you a parent. And that is my honest thought about it. Because you can breathe does not make you a parent. It don't. Every child deserves a great parent. Every parent don't deserve a child. And there are some women out there who just don't deserve their children. This girl has my granddaughter for the benefits of having a child, for no other reason there. And she uses her as a pawn to control my son's emotion and our emotion. Like, y'all can't speak to her, and I got control over how y'all feel. Boo boo. That's gonna come back to bite you, not us. Cause I'm patient. I can wait. You didn't know? God is already working this out. Let me just say this: no weapon formed against us shall prosper. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Let me say it again: no weapon formed against us shall prosper. What comes around will go around. There is this thing called karma. What you reap, you will sow. That's all I got to say, and this is why I haven't been vlogging. I'll talk to y'all later, angels.